About a month ago, my dad called me at 3 a.m. asking if I could take in a kitten. Half asleep, I said yes. And just like that, Apu Punchao Santamaria walked into my life. Extremely fast, tiny, confused, and curious, he became part of my family. I instantly fell for him, but I couldn't stop thinking about who had cared for him, what his family looked like, when was he born, where he came from, and how did he survive. New York City streets are full of noise, movement, and life, but underneath all this, there's a hidden city, tucked in alleyways, backyards, under cars, and behind dumpsters, a world we walk past every day without noticing, a whole city of cats. This is Kitten Season. To understand this world, I reached out to someone who recently joined it, my friend Jose, who just became TNR certified. He'll explain what that means himself.
I'm Jose, and what got me into the cat community is really my girlfriend. She wanted a cat, I wanted a cat pretty much my whole life, but I've always been allergic. And she's like really seriously allergic. So when she wanted one, I knew I had to get over it. I got a cat and he's just the best. After seeing all these stray cats, on my day-to-day commute, I've been saying I want another one. All these cats deserve homes. It's rough in the street. They weren't made for New York living. I researched how I could get involved, and the Neighborhood Cats website came up. I took a $10 course, I got TNR certified, and now I'm able to actually interact with cat colonies. I know what to do, and I know exactly what to do in certain scenarios. If a cat's skittish, if they're actually feral, how to feed them, how to gain trust. They go through all of it on their website, through their seminar. What is TNR? It stands for Trap, Neuter, Return. The trap part is pretty self-explanatory. You trap them up, put them in individual cages, bring them to the TNR vet. After a quick holding period while they recover, you bring them back to where you found them. Or if you feel as if you can rehome them to somewhere that's better, or you have someone that wants to take care of them, you could rehome them. So I urge you guys to keep your eyes open. Just watch out for some cats, and if you see one, try to help out, whether it be by food or by homing it. Try to do your best.
To be honest, finding rescuers wasn't easy. Just like cats, people were hard to find. Many never replied, some were busy, and others just didn't want to talk. But eventually, someone finally said yes. I was able to speak with Catstoria, a cat rescue organization based in Queens, Astoria, who works hard every day to change this crisis from the ground up.
So, stray cat is a cat that has been in a home before and has been touched by humans before, whereas a feral cat is a cat who's born on the street. They have never been touched by a human, and they are taught by their mother to not trust humans, so they will always be afraid and they will never let humans touch them. They usually hide in backyards, in people's sheds, under people's junk, empty lots, things like that. They have excellent survival skills. They find a place to hunker down, and then they come out at night looking for food, and hopefully, there's feeders. Hopefully they find out where the feeding spots are, and they rely on us to feed them. And the ones that don't get fed by us, they're not going to live long lives. A litter of kittens born in the street, if they are not rescued, I'd be surprised if 2 of them grew up to the age of 1. Just because of everything, the elements, the parasites, everything that they have had to go through. The lower income you're going into, the bigger the cat problem, because more people are just letting the cats reproduce on the street. More people are putting friendly house cats onto the street. More people in low-income neighborhoods have not spayed and neutered their cats to begin with. And then a lot of dumping happens because the boys reach maturity and start stinking up the house or start spraying, they get dumped. So I have to have borders. I try to rescue only in Astoria. So let's say someone sends me a picture of an injured cat, and I'm like, I can't leave this cat there. So the process is I'm finding out what time is the cat there, I'm showing up with my equipment, I'm setting traps. So let's say it's an injured feral. So the process is for me to bring it back here, to set it up in a crate, to make a vet appointment, to post it on Instagram because now I need money. Now I'm showing everyone this cat that I just rescued. We show the pictures, we ask for the support. Once we get the support, or depending on the bank account, I make the vet appointment, take them, get x-rays, this, that, whatever they need. And then sometimes we have to now navigate a surgery. We have amputations, we need eye removals, a lot of different things. So I've established relationships with different vets who do different things, and different vets who give me different prices, and figuring all of that out and how to get this cat better. The vets have increased their prices, I would say, by like 30% since 2020. So it's been a struggle this year, especially because we pay rent. So we're a rescue with expenses. So we pay rent, we have Con Edison bills, and then on top of that, we have to feed these cats and we have to take them to the vet. I do think everyone who's feeding cats regularly has a responsibility to their own colony. I understand if you're not a trapper yourself, but to some degree, I do think that anyone feeding a colony should buy a trap and should try to spay and neuter their own colony so it doesn't keep growing. I think that is their responsibility. Number two, I think people who see anything in their backyard or kittens in their backyard, they really need to not only reach out to rescues, but also be prepared to be part of the process. I care enough to inconvenience myself. I care enough to cancel my brunch plans and try to help this cat. So that's the difference between a rescuer and a non-rescuer. It's just a human being who cares enough to inconvenience themselves to help an animal. And I think, honestly, more people should be willing to do that. It's so easy just to turn a blind eye and then say, if I'm not looking at it, it probably isn't happening. People don't care about what they cannot see, so they don't want to see it. And I think everyone needs to wake up and be more human. That would be my message for people.
What started as one late night phone call turns into a whole window of a world I never knew existed. A world fighting quietly for safety, compassion, and lives that most people never see. Now, I can't unsee it, and neither can you. So here's the truth. This isn't just a cat story. It's a city story, a responsibility story. Every rescue matters. Every foster, every share, every can of food, and every act of kindness counts. And for me, it all began with one stray. Apu.